Oh, so personally, I did bias towards teachers of the gospel. Oh, like I did bias towards them. I love every minister. I mean, every gift, every ministry gift. But man, when I see some teacher, guy, I won't lie, I did bias towards them. I love teachers a lot. I mean, I honor them. I honor every ministry gift. It's just that when I see teacher, I just get this soft spot towards them, because I mean, this teacher could just take something when they look very very difficult. So when they try crack, this could just come, just break them down, just make them they very simple. You understand? So I mean, I know they use teachers play. I have a couple of friends, few guys who be teachers. Man, they know how they like listening to them, how they like hear them talk. And then of course, our big brothers, our big sisters in the faith, our fathers in the faith, that are also teachers. I mean, I love listening to them a lot. I'm a student of every sound teacher, every sound genuine teacher. Yeah, I just want to be student. I want to learn. I'm a student of the word. So, but there's something I just want talk about. I want to just point out something. You know, I understand that teachers want to bring complex issues and break it down and make us understand. Uh, even they want even the layman to have an understanding of what this thing is actually talking about. Yes. However, not be every area they suppose person go one correct to, because now one of the things that you also will also see is correction. Yeah, people are, of course, I love correction. I love to be corrected a lot. That's the truth, because I just understand that as a person I dey grow daily. And even this video now, if you watch am, if anything when me say you see, you will be like say, bro, the way it takes sound these things when you make reference to is not biblically correct. Please drop, tell me if my guy call me, or if he drop out for the comment section. I know the I said, my friend asked me some time ago, he wanted to correct me or something. He said, do you, he just, one of my guy, he just write me, he message me, said, do you accept criticism? I said, man, with love, yes, with respect, I do, who am I? All right, so something happened. If you check John, story of Thomas, John 20, if you read down, it talk about the story of Thomas. Now, Thomas was not the only one that adapted, yes, but I just want to point out something from this case. I want to use Thomas as a case study. So, so Jesus has been telling these guys, I'm going to die. After 3 days, I'm going to resurrect. I'm going to. I mean, he has been hammering this thing before now, and then it finally happened. Jesus died, and after 3 days, uh, he appeared to them. Now, if you read the four gospel, you understand that Thomas was not actually the only one that adapted. But like I said, there's a reason why I'm bringing Thomas as a case study now. So, to cut the long story short, even though say the story go say long small, yeah. Uh, Thomas came in, and the likes of Peter, James, John, which is the 10 other guys, because there are actually now 10 apostles, 11 apostles plus Thomas. Judas is no more there, so the other guys said maybe a couple with other disciples now. Thomas, we don't see uh, Jesus don't appear to us. So yes, that thing he said is, I mean, it's actually it has finally happened. Jesus has appeared to us. And Thomas said something. He said, I'm not going to believe you until I see him myself. Now, it looks very, very wise, right? Okay. But then, uh, my take is this. I've heard preachers, I mean, very sound teachers. I love them, and then I respect them, and I just see that this thing is okay. Let's see. Their take is that Thomas made the right decision, because uh, Thomas not go fit just believe based on waiting. The other disciples tell them that it is not good to base your uh, uh, to conclude your your faith. I mean, based on another man's decision, or to make conclusion based on what Peter and John tell them. Now, this is not just a man issue. It is not just a gossip. This is Jesus. This is Jesus Christ. This is something that Thomas as was aware of before now, and now nothing they displease God reach, make you not the believer. You understand? Make you not believer. And now if what Thomas did really based on it made sense, right? Naturally, it made sense, right? Now, in order for us to see uh, if it is the right thing to do or if he did the right thing, we are going to look at Jesus' response. Now, when Jesus come, how Jesus stay respond to Thomas? Jesus tell and say, well, actually, I liked what you did. You, even though Peter and John, these are your friends, these are your colleagues, they they tell you say they don't see me, but you said no, I must see you first. If I go shook inside your body first before I go believe. Did Jesus commend Thomas for that? No, Jesus frowned at his unbelief. And what I'm saying is this: listen, Jesus, the man, for the first time, God the Father saw a man that was able to mirror that which he has in mind before the foundation. I mean, when he was going to make man, he said, in our image and our likeness. And the first Adam was fell out. He could not complete that assignment. And for the first time in the man Jesus, God was able to see a man that could mirror the old dimension of of what God had in mind for man. And I believe it is Hebrew, yeah, it's Hebrew now that talks about that it's Hebrew 2 verse 9, that Jesus is the fullness of the Godhead bodily. You understand? So if Jesus frowned at Thomas's action, we should frown at it. Don't try to teach it, explain it. The reason why Thomas should not base his conviction based on Peter's revelation. He should not base his conviction based on John and Bartholomew's revelation, that what they saw in. Listen, this is Jesus. If Jesus frowned at it, don't teach it in a way that will encourage people to accept Thomas's behavior. If Jesus frowned at it, please let us frown at it. Listen, you can explain things that Paul said and it can bring some correction. You can explain things that Peter did and can bring some correction. Even the man that said he walked with God and God took him, we can explain some of their acts, some of their 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 dealings and bring some correction. But you see the man Jesus, anything Jesus said, don't try to correct it. No matter your level of revelation, no matter your level of revelation, it is not you that God found for the first time, found a man that can that carries the whole of Godhead body. It was Jesus the man. Okay, and when you the reason why we can come to God boldly is because we are coming through Jesus. We are coming through Jesus. We are coming through Him. It was so when God looks at us, He's seeing Christ. He's seeing Jesus the Christ because we come through. We are coming through Him. Amen. So don't try to explain, the reason why Thomas did that. Any part of the Bible, any side, and that Jesus in his earthly ministry approve. Don't try to explain why we should not approve of it. Or any area that Jesus frowned at. Don't not try and sir. Not try and ma. Bro, sister, no, not do am, not do am. Don't try to explain why we should not frown at things that Jesus frowned at. Well, maybe Jesus not see am from this angle. Are you serious? Maybe Jesus not realize am like this earlier. Are you serious? No matter your level of revelation today, you can never see things that Jesus did not see them. That's not the way it works. If it mean I carry a goat, if the fourth heaven, the fifth heaven, sixth heaven, there's anyone like that. Not when you want to stay there when you think say Jesus when they that time you not see am. No, 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 no. You can never go in revelation more than what Jesus, experienced as a man. That's the truth. I'm not talking about manifestation of power. This is no, no, I'm talking about level of revelation. For the first time in Jesus, God saw a man and said, yes, that which I had in mind, that which I was discussing with the Godhead, this was a man that was able to mirror that dimension, and every other man has to be plugged into him in order for me to approve of their dealings. Amen. So I just said I should bring this up because some of these things look very intelligent, the speakings look very wise, very appealing, but that doesn't mean that it is acceptable in the sight of God. And I hope you learn from this. You can use this to, I mean, you can help in understanding uh, other subject as well. My name is Milonia, and the video is a bit long. Oh. It's almost 11 minutes. God bless you. I love you. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.